last video, we dropped our SQL file into our Maria database, and we created a database called bank. So let's go ahead and sudo into our stuff, and I like to cd into root, and we can go straight into our database management system. Alright, welcome to Maria. Let's look at our databases that we have. Show databases. These are my databases. We have bank. That's the one you should have in there right now. If you don't, go back and look at the last video and go ahead and get that database in there, that SQL file. Import that SQL file into the bank database. Okay, so let's go ahead, and we have to say use bank, and then let's show our tables. Okay, don't forget that semicolon. So let's we can go inside these tables and look at what the data types and the information about the tables. How to do that? We go describe, and let's describe the branch table. branch, obviously branch of a bank. So we have integer and varchar. Real quickly, I'm just going to describe the integer is just a number, and a varchar is what we call variable character. So you can put from anywhere from 0 to 30, 0 to 20, or whatever it says there. Characters. You can put numbers into varchar, but you can't put letters into integers. So just know that right now. We're going to talk about all this null stuff and key stuff later. Okay. So the select statement is the most famous statement in the database world, and select is the big keyword, the big dog. Okay, so let's go into our customer table. So what we're doing now, selecting star means select all from our customer table. So we're going to see everything in our customer table, and it looks pretty ugly, right? Well, the terminal is like that sometimes. So what is all this over here, and what is all this over here? What's it doing? And this is just a dividing line here. This is not a number or anything. So let's shrink it down, and to do that, you go into terminal up here, preferences, and down here where it says unnamed, I don't know why it says unnamed, but it does for me. Click the font, customize font place, and down here reduce it using the minus key. Let's go ahead and get pretty small font for now. I don't like small fonts because I like to, well, that's too small. Okay, let's get it a bit bigger. Alright. Okay. Let's get it up to 16. Alright, that's better. Okay, that's better. So we've selected our customers. We've selected all of our customers using the select all from customers. Okay, next is the let's just keep this and do another. There's another keyword in SQL called order by. Actually, it's two words. So we're going to order by, let's say, state over there on the right. Order by state. Now, if we don't give any more information, if we don't signal state, we don't tell state we want it to do anything like go from A to Z or Z to A, we just leave it like this. It'll return in what we call descending order. So M goes from A to Z. So M comes before N. Another thing we can do is select just the state, only the state. Okay. Now, SQL is not case sensitive, so we can have small case or large case, uppercase, lowercase, whatever you call it. Okay, so now we're just going by state. So we just selected all of our states, and it's going from ascending, A to Z. But we only have two states in here. We only have M and N. But it's in alphabetical order. Okay. Let's go ahead and select state by descending. And the keyword is DESC. There is a keyword ASC, ascending, and we'll use that later and show you how that's done. So now it's instead of M to N, it's N to M. It's going from actually Z to A. Okay, so we did that. Font's a little bit too small. I hope it's not too small for you. But some of these tables get really big and ugly looking. Okay, so let's go to another table. Let's select all. Let's select all from see, it's not case sensitive, so we can do anything we want. But there is a standard and a what do you call that? What's that word? Anyway, there's a standard for uppercase and lowercase naming keywords and things, and you just can't. It's not advisable to just use any case anywhere. I think the keywords are in uppercase, and the tables are the first. I believe it's lowercase, and field names, I believe, are uppercase first letter. Anyway, you can check that out. Let's see. Okay, let's look all from employee, order by, order. Let's go ahead and stick with the protocol and uppercase for keywords. Employee is not a keyword. Employee. See, believe the first letter of the table is uppercase. Order by. We're going to order by last name. Last name. I believe field names are lowercase. Name. Last name. Table blank bank employee doesn't exist. Oh, from employee. Yeah, I believe it does exist. Well, let's check it out. Let's show tables. Did I spell it wrong? All right. Let's get out of there. Employee, yeah, it does exist. Okay. Select. Let's just go lowercase everything for now. All from, to save time, employee. And then we're going to go order by last name, DESC. Last name descending. Okay, so as you can see, we have last name here is descending from Z to A. Okay. Next, let's try another table here. We're going to try the account table. So let's select And we're not going to select everything from the account table. What I want to do is I want to select the available balance and let's see what else. Accounts ID and customer ID from account ACCOUNT. If you don't spell it right, it'll start whining at you. Order by available balance. Okay. So what's this going to do is going to go into our account table, look at the available balance, and it's going to do that ascending from largest balance to smallest balance. And we're going to look at the account ID. And it's going to order by available balance. And customer ID, we're going to show the customer ID also. So as you can see, it's going from customer ID available balance from ascending to descending because default is ascending when we order by. Okay, so it's going from 0 to all the way up to 50,000. Who's the poor sucker who has 0 in their account? Okay, it's customer ID, account ID. Of course, in a real bank, these ID numbers would be a lot bigger and more confusing, of course. Okay, so if you're following along, make sure you have your bank SQL bank database all loaded up and ready to go. Most of the time, you will just be given a database to work with. You won't be asked to create a database. But we will do that. That's in our DDL language, data definition language. One thing at a time. This is a huge topic, so you don't want to just rush into it. Okay, so what did we do? We ordered by available balance. Let's do this. Let's select last activity date. Get away. Last activity date. Make it look better. Available balance from. I like to separate from the rest of the lines. Account, and then see, I like to keep from by itself. Order by last activity day. And descending, we're going to go from 5,000 to 0, from high to low, and that's the keyword we use. Now, we're going to use the ascending keyword, and we're going to order by available balance ascending. Okay, so what this does is going to give us the last activity day descending. So that means it's the most recent, and then it's going to, if there's a lot of activity on that day, it's going to sort that day's available balance from low to high. So in other words, if on July 4th, 2008, there's several accounts with an available balance, well, it'll go from low balance to high balance. So this is a kind of an incomplete bank database. The reason I chose this database is because I wanted to improve on it and add on to it and do some things to it. For example, our employee and our customers databases tables don't have an email account, and I want to be able to show you how to put another field into a table, take a field out, do some things, put some constraints, etc. Okay, error, unknown column, last activity day. Are they sure? Let's go ahead and describe account. See if I spelled that wrong. Last activity date. Oh, sorry. Last activity date. So hit your up arrow key if you make that mistake. This is the second time I've done this mistake. DATE. Oh, there we go. So as you can see, it's going from our most recent, which is 2005. Oh my God, that was 15 years ago, 16 years ago. Oh well, it doesn't matter. And available balance from high to low. So if there was let's say there's only one activity on January 5th, but if there was a bunch of activities on January 5th, we would be going from high to low over here. For example, if all of these were January 5th, this would be going from high to low, ascending. And this is our date descending, I believe. Let's look at that select statement again. Our available balance, descending date and ascending balance. Descending date and ascending balance. Take my word for it. Okay, so let's see, anything else we have? That's it for the select statement, and thanks for watching. Go ahead and practice this stuff. You really have to practice this to get the hang of it. Okay, thanks for watching.